Hello everybody, Glorious Game back with another video, and in today's video, since it is October, and I've gotten all my horror movie pickups out of the way for the most part, today I'll be showing you my full horror collection in both 4K Blu-ray and regular Blu-ray. Now, with that said, at the end of the month, I'll do my pickups for the month, and then that'll be my true full horror collection, I guess. But as of right now, we'll be doing both Blu-rays and 4K Blu-rays that I have right now. So if you do like, please leave one and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into my 4Ks first, because that's the shortest pile. Okay, so the first movie up is A Quiet Place. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. And surprisingly enough, I think it's one of the best horror movies to date, because it's, it's completely quiet, but it builds tension throughout the entire thing. If you saw that, that was my sister's cat. But, yeah, it just builds tension while being quiet. That's the most impressive thing I've seen in this movie. Plus, just all the tension when the monster hears you, how you're not supposed to make any noise. Even the smallest drop of something could, cause the monster to go off. But, like, breathing, you can do that. But, I like how they balanced it out. It's like, to where if you're under the waterfall and everything, you can talk because it overpowers the monster's hearing. But if you're in the open and you try to talk or whatever, it's like you better be quiet, or really quiet. Yeah, but really good movie. Highly recommend it to watch it during this month or any month. Really, late at night though. Late at night. Okay, next up is a reboot, and that is the not Stephen King, but the It reboot, released last year. Really enjoyed this movie. Really thought it redefined Pennywise, made him more horrific. I thought the scenes in here with him were great. Bill Skarsgård does a great job as Pennywise, and I cannot wait till Chapter 2 next year in September. Hopefully that comes quick. Then after that is a re-release, and that is Halloween. Love this movie ever since I've seen it for the first time. Loved it, and I watch it every Halloween. The others are just, they're watchable. Even H2O. But yeah, I mean, the others are good, but this is fantastic. I love Michael Myers, and just so good, so good. Okay, next up is one I recently finished. I finished this at 4 or 5 in the morning today. I know I woke up at 4 for some reason, and that is Hereditary. Now, the one thing I love about this movie is absolutely no jump scares. There are jump noises, but not jump scares. Entirely different, but jump scares, there are none, which I love. It just builds the tension. It has long shots that have a point, and, it leaves on the shot that you're watching for a long time for a reason. So, for example, there's a scene in here where Charlie, the little girl, cuts a bird's head off. It's going to show you that entire scene. It's not going to just, show her start cutting and then cut away, what the fuck? But, yeah, great movie. And, it's a slow burn, but I got through it, and I bet anyone can get through it. And yeah, fantastic film. Especially the ending. The ending was just batshit crazy, but I didn't mind it. It's like, that's cool. Batshit crazy. Go ahead. But I wonder if they're gonna make a sequel to that. Don't know what they would call it, but I kind of think they should. And then just 2 movies, and then that's good. But we will see. Okay, next up is Split. Now, this is I believe this is my first introduction to James McAvoy. And oh my god, he does a fantastic job in this role, playing multiple roles. And that's the crazy thing. He plays, I believe, 6 or 7 different people in this movie, all at once. Or not all at once, but you know what I mean. It's crazy how good his performance is. And I especially like the ending where the beast is awoken, all the girls, well, besides one of the girl, I forget her name, but she's saved, and then, you know, all the other girls are dead, but damn, it's such a good movie just based off of James McAvoy's performance alone. And man, my favorite personality has to be Hedwig, where he's just running around. Or wait, no, that's in Glass. Never mind. But he just, you know, he just strolls around. He's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna get attacked by the beast. You better not. You better be careful." You know, just love it. And then the whole ending where it's tied into Unbreakable. I think I've seen Unbreakable, but a long, long time ago. I'm looking to pick it up and rewatch it before Glass comes out. So I'll watch that. Then this again before maybe, and then Glass when that comes out next year in January. But dropped it. But fantastic film. Okay, next up is Get Out. I absolutely love this movie, and just man, I love the family as well. I mean, the family could be the most cliche like white people, but they're trying so hard to be like a black person. They're like, "Oh man, you know, I would have voted for Obama for a third term," and the, you know, fucking what's his name in the movie? It's Chris. You know, Chris is like, "Yeah, totally, dude. You're not even black." It's like, no shit. But the whole reveal of like, oh, it's actually a slave group or a slave trade group where they're trying to get the brains of black people in their body to just live longer and so on. Really fantastic film. And I especially love the freak out parties scene where the other owned slave, I forget his name, but he's like, get out, and everything. But man, such a great film. There's been what? Hold on. See if it come. Come on. Not even here though. I'm gonna rewatch that and see if my door opened on its own, or maybe it might have been my dog. But yeah, great film. Now I got the chills. Okay, next up is my Blu-ray collection, and that is, well, first on the list is 28 Days Later. I've seen both 28 Days and Weeks Later. Really enjoy them. Best zombie movies in the top 10 or top 5 at least for me. And yeah, I just enjoy the action in here. I always forget this, but is it 28 Weeks or Days Later with the whole church scene? And, you know, the guy walking through the streets. Let me know down below if it's 28 Weeks or Days Later, because I'd love to remember. But I haven't seen this in a long time, but I know it's great. Then after that is World War Z. This is just a fun zombie movie. I call it horror because it features zombies, of course. And yeah, it's just fun. And I never knew you could evade zombies just by injecting yourself with a bunch of random shit. Didn't know, but you can. Okay, next up is Conjuring 2. Conjuring 2, great film. Not as good as the first one, though, in my opinion. But still creepy as hell. Cannot wait till the third one, if they are making that. If they aren't, then I want them to make a third one. And, yeah, I haven't seen any of the spin-offs. Not Annabelle Creation, nor The Nun. I heard The Nun sucks. It's just jump scares galore. And then, Annabelle, just bad. And then Annabelle Creation, I heard it's good and I want to see it, but I don't know if I want to, you know? I just said I wanted to, but I don't feel the urge to go and see it. But who knows, I may be one day. But yeah, this is still fantastic, great, scary movie. Next up is The Conjuring. Oh, this is Insidious, never mind. I have the first Conjuring somewhere. But Insidious, I'm just gonna show these three. I tried watching them. Couldn't get past the first one. It's just too many jump scares. And I'm not scared of jump scares, but if it's just jump scares, it gets pretty annoying. And plus, it felt like it was 2 hours long by the time I was getting into it. And it was only 30 minutes. It's like, what the fuck? Come on. Hurry up. Do something. But, yeah, they're okay. I bet you could watch them if you're drunk. So, I mean, if you're drunk, watch them. But I'll never be drunk, so, never gonna watch them. Okay, next up is Don't Breathe. Love this movie. I guess it's an indie horror flick. Don't know, but it was really good. Loved all the performances. But one nitpick I have is like, okay, you go the extra mile. It's just like, okay, let's find a house in an abandoned neighborhood. Let's find a really rich guy in an abandoned neighborhood. Let's find a really rich blind guy in an abandoned neighborhood. And then let's break into the house. It's like, why couldn't you go in one extra step? Like, let's go into an abandoned rich guy's house in an abandoned neighborhood, and he's deaf and blind. Boom! There we go. But then the movie wouldn't be that entertaining. But I'm just saying, next time, just do the extra research or whatever. I mean, come on. I would do it if I would put that much effort into something. But, yeah, good movies still. Okay, next up are movies I already talked about, Split and Get Out. I had them on Blu-ray, didn't realize they were on 4K, but, yeah, still great movies. Okay, next up is The Ring. This movie made me scared of my TV forever and ever. And if the TV's not on and my room's entirely black, I get scared shitless. And I hope this bitch doesn't crawl out of my fucking TV. What's her name? Isn't it like Ring Bitch or whatever? Yeah. I'm gonna call her Ring Bitch. Yeah, fuck the Ring Bitch. Okay. And after that is comedy horror. And that is Shaun of the Dead. Absolutely love this movie. One of my favorites from them. And yeah. You can never beat Simon Pegg and what's his name? Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright. Can never beat them. Always forget the names of these people for some reason. Okay, next up is Alien. I classify this as horror because it's Predator and Prey. Not like Predator, but you know what I mean? It's in a dark spaceship. The spaceship is abandoned. Ripley has to survive on her own. You got this monster hunting after her. And yeah, scared me shitless, but now if I watch it, it's like, not that scary. I'm never going to space. So, it's like, why worry? Just don't go to space. Okay, next up is Shallows. Still haven't watched this, but I heard it's great. And I can't wait to watch it whenever I do. Yeah. Okay, next up is a classic, and that is Jaws. Oh my god, botched the name, but this is the only good one of the Jaws franchise. 2 is okay, 3 is okay. Actually, 3 is crap, 4 is crap, and 5 is crap if there is a 5th one. But Jaws, on its own, fantastic. And I'll give my take on stuff, or on some movies, on the original scary movies, at the end. But yeah, Jaws, fantastic. Jaws 2, and all the rest, stay out of my way. Stay. Next up is the original It with Tim Curry. Tim Curry's performance is just the reason to watch this alone. I love Tim Curry, loved his performance. the kids do okay. And, yeah, then you get to the second part, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I mean, there's balloons falling, blood popping out of them, there's, uh, there's a spider, like, what? What? That doesn't make any sense. And then another thing on the reboot, I wonder if they're going to go for more of the book ending or make up their own. I don't know, but hopefully they go with something crazy, because I'd love to see that. Okay, next up is my favorite horror movie of all time, The Shining. And this is just based off Jack Nicholson's performance alone. I love Jack Nicholson. I love his portrayal of Jack Torrance. He's crazy in this. And, man, every time, like, I watch, like, what does this mean videos on this all the time. Like, what does the ending mean? Why was Jack in the picture? And so on. Like, man, it's such a great film. Watch this, like, I think I've watched this, like, 15 times. And that's a lot for me, because I don't usually watch movies over and over and over. But, damn, favorite movie, or favorite horror movie of all time. Next up is Silence of the Lambs. Love this movie. Anthony Hopkins kills it as Hannibal Lecter. Have not seen I have seen the other ones, but I just don't have them in my collection. But, man, great film. Great. I especially love Buffalo Bill, too. Okay, next up, I just got this today, and that is the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Great movie. Robert Englund kills it, and I didn't mind the 2010 remake. Remake. Didn't really mind it. I mean, it was good, And, probably pick that up too, but I don't know. Just because I don't mind it doesn't mean I'll pick it up. Probably just watch it on AMC or whatever. And that's another thing. Why are the Halloween channels fucking being lazy? They're like, oh, we're starting our however many days of horror on the 14th. It's like, why not start it on the 1st and then go all the way to the 31st, Why you gotta be lazy, man? Why you gotta be? Don't know. But they are, which pisses me off, but hey. Okay, next up, is The Exorcist. Love this movie. One of the scariest movies of all time. The scariest movie of all time. Let me rephrase that. I just love everything done in this movie, because it's not afraid to go against, like, the religious boundaries. Like, oh, well, if you're gonna make that movie, I'm not gonna watch it. Some, like, crazy Christian that's like, okay, whatever, we're still gonna make the movie, That's what I like about this. And I just thought every scene where Reagan was possessed was just disturbing. It scares me still to this day, especially that spiderwalk scene where she splits blood out of her mouth and crawls down the steps. Fuck that scene. God, I watched that scene one time and, oh, it made me run back to my room. This was like when I was young. And I bet it still will today. But great movie. I want to see the second one and third one. Heard the second one's okay, but I heard the third one's really good. And, yeah. Want to watch it. Or watch them. Then, after that is Friday the 13th, the Uncut Edition. The only one I will pick up of the series, and I'll explain why after. But, fantastic film. Love the reveal of Jason. Or not the reveal, but the ending shot where Jason pulls off that bitch into the water. I forgot her name. What's her name? It's a name. But he comes out of water, pulls her into it, and yeah. But, man, this is fun to watch, especially now. And then the 2009 one, I didn't mind at all. I'm probably going to pick that up, not this month, but maybe, in the coming months. Because I didn't mind that one. That was really good. Really good. Okay, next up is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. This is a 2003 version. It was good. I've seen it once, and I remember the previews of it back when it was being released really scared me. I thought this was the original, but it wasn't. I'm going to buy the original. Don't know when, though. Maybe not this month, but, maybe sometime next month. But I don't know, but still, great film. Yeah, great film. Good film. But can't beat the original, of course. Ziva, quit it. Sorry, my dog's licking her butt. Okay, then next up is my introduction to Evil Dead, and that is the 2013 reboot of Evil Dead. This is a fun movie. First time I watched it scared me, but now I just watch it and just enjoy it for all the blood and gore and everything. But one scene that will always get me, and that is the tree scene, where the tree goes up her vagina. Yeah, I felt that too. In my ass. So, yeah, but still a great film. And, yeah, really sad we didn't get a sequel to this. Heard that got, just knocked out and not going to be made, which makes me sad. But I have watched the first three, 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. I will be picking up the 4K re-release of the first one. Hope they remake 2 and Army of Darkness so I can have the full collection. I'll end this one on 4K because I can have the full collection and stuff. But yeah, great film. Great reboot or remake or whatever. I guess it's a reboot because, it redid everything. But yeah, still a great film. Especially love the possessed demon scenes too. Okay, next up is a combo pack, and that is The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. These are some of the Rob Zombie films that I really enjoy. Cannot wait till Devil's 3. I think that's the title of the third movie. But yeah, just great films. Love all the actors, especially, what's his name? I always forget this man. Ambush at their home. Yeah, let's look. I think I forget who plays the clown, but but still fantastic. Love all the films, or love all the movies, and yeah. And the only other Rob Zombie movies I like, just from memory, are Halloween 2, Halloween, and then Salem's Lot too. But yeah, these are really good. Cannot wait till the third one too. Okay, then for my last one is the first of the Conjuring series, The Conjuring. I thought this was really scary when I first saw it. Made me jump, especially all the possession scenes and especially that one scene where the clap happens. And yeah, but yeah, great film. And yeah. That's my chair. Oh, that's the last. Sorry, God. But yeah, great film. Great film. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my horror movie collection for 2018. Hope y'all did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know down below. Have you seen any of those movies? What movies are you looking forward to in the horror genre going forward into 2019 or whatever? And yeah. Have a good day. Bye.